Okay, good afternoon people. We're going to be taking these chains off because they've changed the ruling on the new trailers. You're not allowed to have them hanging down, so you can have them forward, but they don't look very neat and tidy. So what we're doing is I've made some eyelets and they're going to go in like that, both sides, and then we're going to put some hammer locks through there with some chains on there, and that it looks much better and it's a lot stronger than what we've got already. So pleasing to the eye, hopefully.
So you brought a pretty cool grinder disc today. What's the point in all the cuts in the disc?
It's actually a new product, or fairly new product, being brought out by a company. It makes it so you can see what you're grinding, and I really love it. It's a great tool to use. You can see right down to when you need to do the finishing off of your job, and I'm really pleased with the outcome from it. It's really good. It's a good product, and they're not cheap, but that's really good to use. Beautiful. They're all fucked anyway. So this is a set spindle. So it's this washer here. There's three different types. There's one that gives you about a quarter of an angle movement. Then you've got one that gives you half angle movement, and then you've got a full circle that you can use. We're going to keep it original, so it'll be a set spindle position. So there won't be any movement there. Okay.
Earth. Hey?
Earth. The cable should be on there somewhere.
Remember to put your earth on.
Yep. Right, so.
Yep, I'm good.
Ooh, burning. It's burning like shit though.
I've put some gloves on because this grinder looks pretty savage. And I really don't think I'll have any fingers left if I get caught. So we're just going to clean up some plates and we'll get them mounted on the axle.
Always paint your brackets.
In a safe spray booth as well.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So you just nip them up, and once they've got load on them, then you tighten them up. So that's it, in the right position. So we just nip them up from there. Okay, so we're just putting the seal in now, and we're using the correct process with a pressing tool here. So we need you need to press the seal in till it goes to the edge of the chamfer, so you can. Otherwise, there's a good chance that the seal will work its way out, and you don't want that happening while you're doing travelling. So here I'm just going to put some love lube on the inside, on the outer cone, ready for the bearing. And that's our bearing already been pre-greased, and she's ready to go on the axle, like that. Okay, so this is a water-resistant grease made by lots of different companies, and I highly recommend using that rather than a high-temperature bearing grease, because most high-temperature bearing greases, as soon as they get moisture in them, they turn to clay. So you can buy a waterproof grease that they use on boat trailers, but it's a lot more expensive. Okay. Always make sure there's no crap on your washers and your nuts.
Always got to wash your nuts.
That's it. You don't want shit on your nuts. You're doing the wrong thing if you have. And again, using the correct size tool for the job always makes a difference.
They call that mechanics multi-tool, don't they?
A metric for them all. So basically, there's lots of theories. The basics is you do it up tight, give it a rotate, seat the bearing, back it off till the preload's off, and then line up your hole. You go wherever the hole is there. Just get a little tap. Bearing that needs to rotate freely with the minimal excess movement. Okay, no preload, no slop.
Rightio. These caps go on the end of your axle. You put a little bit of extra grease in them. Just helps with the sealing and keeping the shit out of the axle, really. It doesn't work into the bearing because centrifugal force throws the grease out. So it just acts as a little bit of a seal for the... I think we're going to have to make some guards for that. Looks a bit wide.
Lucky I got some steel.
Is that an oops moment?
Really? It's just like sheet ice on this.
Oh, really?
It's not the original.
Oh.
You gotta let back
Yeah, is that why it's slightly out of time in the middle?
No. It's just like
There's a violin pluck that's out of time for like 3 bars and it gets every time. Yeah, I just
Every time I go to start record, you fuck off out of frame. Does this can't work?
That is 100% the thing you were involved too. Yeah. Was it? Did someone actually?
Yeah,
Yeah, like it automatically.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to end the workshop video right there. No, I'm not doing cooking videos. I'm not a cooking channel. Go see his channel.
Hi. Or his.
Oh yeah.
He's got a cookbook.
Alright, I am cooking ribs. I'm not doing a cooking video. I'm going to let you know on a little bit of a announcement. I've got some more sponsors for the trailer. I've got Max Trex coming on board. I've got Osbry coming on board. I've got Art Corporation Trailer Parts coming on board. I've got Mr. Fisher himself coming on board. I've got WACA coming on board. I've got the Tinsman coming on board. It's getting big. Fred, you're really not helping. So keep your eyes out on the channel. Keep your eyes out on the socials, preferably the Insta. And I'll let you know exactly what's happening. And hopefully I get to see you guys at the show. The next video will be probably the last in the build, because that's going to be where the build finishes, because that's the build is finishing. So that's going to be it. But thanks for everyone watching so far, and I look forward to seeing you at the shows.
Cool. Well done.